So welcome again to Free Healing Meditation Mondays. I'm Nathan Writing with Rising Heart Grounded Mind. I just want to give you a warm welcome. Hopefully it's not too cold where you are, but wherever you are, I'm always happy to have you here. And hoping we can start our week off with more grounded, centered, focused, and peaceful energy through meditation. So we'll just get going. I don't know how you all are doing, but the energy is super intense. Holy moly. I don't remember how uncomfortable I've been in a long time, but that might be me personally. But I think it's kind of the cold that's going around, so to speak, for everybody on an energy level. So just want to acknowledge if it's intense right now, it's probably not just you. So anyway, hopefully we can take the edge off of that a little bit tonight. I have been, really what we're doing is we're releasing a lot of unconscious energy. Since the last eclipse, a lot of materials really coming up and out of us. It's a lot of pain. It's a lot of energy where we haven't been able to be physically more present and validated in our bodies. And so the material between our ability to have our physicality, our physical body, our physical presence is really coming up, because whether you like it or not, you got to be here now. The energy is really pulling us and calling us to be more physically here, ironically. Everyone talks about ascension and, oh my gosh, love and light and cosmic, actually, for that, the new earth, the new energies to come, we actually have to be more embodied, not less. So we're feeling that effect, that intensity. We're really rerouting in a very deep way into the earth in a way that we haven't before. And that's why all that material is coming up. We're really being required to come in. So with that in mind, like we talked about last week, we're really in this big lower chakra growth period. The third chakra, the solar plexus chakra, the second chakra, and the base chakra, the first chakra is really, there's a lot of heavy energy coming out of us because everywhere where we have been invalidated, and particularly in that physical way, is really getting stimulated. So just breathe, give yourself the room to have that. It's okay. We're all kind of muddling through that energy. But if you notice, right above that is the fourth chakra, the heart. And so we're really being called to really align our feet. That, the feet are the closest part of our bodies to the earth, actually. And we really connect with our path through our feet. So we're really aligning, having and being required to realign our feet with our path. You're going to be called more and more, like if you're not on your path, you're going to get pushed more and more onto it, whether you want to or not. That's the irony. So have a sense of humor with yourself as you go through that process. You're here on this call, just be glad you're here, because everyone else, they're like, may not know that's what's going on, and maybe they're in resistance to that. So it's going to make it a little bit tougher. They're going to have a few more, bumps in the road, so to speak. But ultimately, it's to align our heart with the earth, our purpose, with the purpose of the earth, so that we can be in harmony. And then we can bring in that new energy to birth a world that is working more for everyone. This is a process, doesn't happen overnight. This is going to probably go on for a long time, but my hope is that we begin to feel the benefit of that over, the months. ahead. So tonight, I just want to start, just really release a lot of that intensity and help you get a little bit more in connection with the earth. So why don't we get into meditation? Go ahead and just have our feet on the floor. Go ahead and gently close our eyes. And just take a deep breath, breathe in. Breathe out, and you breathe out all the heavy energy. Take another deep breath, breathe in. Breathe out, tune to the rhythm of the universe, the measure, the movement. Take another deep breath, breathe in. Breathe out and tune to the energy of today. Just really validate yourself for showing up here, showing up for yourself. Find that space 2 to 3 inches behind your eyes where there's a chair there, or create an image of a chair for yourself to sit in the center of your head. It can be any chair that you'd like. Just make sure it's one that feels comfortable and good to you. From that chair in the center of your head, be aware of the sacral floor, the tip of your spine, your sit bones, and imagine a connection created in your mind, in your imagination, between you and the earth to get you more connected to the earth. So what we're being called to do is come into greater alignment and connection with the earth. So just ask, or just imagine at that connection, whatever you want it to be. Anchor and chain, beam of light, waterfall, tree trunk. Just make sure that it's connecting to the iron core of the earth and really holding on to the sacral floor, the tip of your spine, area of your body, and make sure it's as wide as your hips, going all the way down to the center of the planet. And that as you do so, as you make this connection, the magnetism of the earth, the gravity begins to pull on you, overtaking that connection. It begins to pull on your body and then the space around you, 2 to 3 feet all around you. As you start to do that, just notice the pull gently taking away from you. The intensity of this period of time that we're living in. And all the energy of other people that are used to grounding through you, through other people that are used to pulling on you. A lot of what you're feeling right now is sort of the unconscious, I would say, a little bit of freak out of people around you that are pulling on you because it's so intense. So a lot of the intensity you're feeling is not even yours. So just allow, just with a sense of humor, haha, the earth to just begin to release and pull away from you all of that negativity, is what I would say, that is swirling around out in the world. A lot of shadow material has come up for people. We're still in that scorpionic time, that underworld time where people are really releasing a lot of heavy shadow material. A lot of times that shadow material is very physical in nature. So I invite you to release all of the shadow material that you're holding for others in your space. It's creating a lot of intensity for you. Just breathe. It's coming out of you. I invite you to release any of your shadow energy, particularly where you are not in balance with your energy, where there's need to control or overexert yourself in any way. We have a tendency in our culture, in this society, to override our bodies, overextend ourselves. And that's just not going to work anymore. So I just invite you to begin to release all of the energy where you override yourself, the pressures to perform, to complete tasks, to get your checklist done. Just invite you to release all of that program. Something bad will happen. Any fear around not being at your top peak performance. Not saying that you shouldn't be trying to strive and achieve your goals, but wherever you are overriding yourself in a way that is harming you or that is not in balance for you, I just invite you to really release that energy. And any energy where you've adopted for yourself a purpose that does not align with you and your path, where other people are projecting or imposing on you, either through the program of society or the expectations and programming of family or of institutions. Just invite you to begin to release that and any pain around that, any imposition, any forced energy on you in that regard, where you're walking and living a path that does not align with you. Just invite you to, you don't even have to know if that's happening or not, just to release that. And any energy where you can't speak your truth about your personal path and purpose because of the imposition and the projection of others for you to help them or to walk their path for them, be their mommy, be their daddy, when that's not your role. You can have your kids and you can be the mom and dad, but for these other walking adults, it's not your job. So wherever there's that imposition that is taking energy away from you and your true purpose, your path, and energy that's keeping you from speaking your truth to you, those around you, so that you can have your path, where they're trying to impose path and purpose that does not align with you. Just invite you to release that energy. Really just let that go. And breathe. Just allow your body to breathe. Any anger or frustration around this that's coming up for you, just allow yourself to release that. And maybe grief. Because part of the contract, oftentimes, for us to take the energy and to walk a path that may be not our own, is that we'll belong. We'll belong to a group, to a family, to a community. But as we move into the new year, we have to be in true community, true collaboration with others, not based on expectations or a program where you are overlooked or invalidated. You have to matter more now because you're becoming more physically embodied. So wherever that false belonging that false promise of belonging based on you giving something truly important to your path and purpose away, just invite you to release that. Any fear around that, any grief around that, any frustration and anger around that. Just allow yourself to release that. Breathe. Let it come out of your body. Let it come out of your third chakra, your solar plexus. Allow that energy just to come out. Again, any sadness or grief or loss that you might be feeling as you begin to let this go, just to let that come out of you. We are undergoing, whether we realize it or not, profound changes in how we engage, first and foremost, with the earth. And by changing that relationship with the earth and our physical embodiment, the manifest relationships and physical reality of those relationships of those around us is going to and is changing. And so as that change happens, that transformation, something old is falling away. More in the dark time of year when the earth is prepared and helping you to take anything away from you that is no longer serving you. It's not in alignment with your relationship between you and the earth and your body and your purpose. And all the grief where you've overridden your body or you've neglected your body, your relationship with your body, no matter why, for whatever reason, just allow that gap between you and your body to start to decrease. Any energy between your relationship, between you and your body, you and the earth, your body is a symbol and a manifest reality, an extension of the earth. And that's why we're talking about it, because as our relationship with the earth changes, so does the relationship with our bodies. Maybe you haven't been able to eat well enough or exercise enough or rest enough or have fun and enough in your body or be nurtured enough, feeling nurtured in your body. Whatever it is that's not in balance, just allow whatever's between you and having that balance, whatever is that missing piece, that thing that's in between you and your body and that greater union between you and your body, just really begin to let it go. You don't have to know what it is, just ask the earth to take it away. Breathe. I just invite you to think about one thing or two things that are really up for you right now, that are really bothering you, that are really festering. Just invite you, whatever it is, an emotional pain, a physical pain, maybe it's a problem, maybe it's a person. Just ask the earth to help you separate out from that, to take that away. And just take a minute right now to think about what that is and let that energy fall out of you. Just be in silence for 1 minute. Just let all of that come out. Just whatever it is that you need to release, only you know, that's keeping you from having your physical embodiment that come out of you. Breathe. Keep releasing. This is your opportunity to really offload a lot of heavy energy, a lot of unconscious material that's between you and having your body, which means you and having a relationship with the earth. The earth is the manifest reality, this great divine, feminine, creative energy. And your body is connected to that greater cosmic feminine creative force. I invite you to release any energy between you and that greater divine, feminine, cosmic, creative energy. This energy, this fiery, powerful energy force is the energy that you need to become in greater connection with, so that in time, as you become more embodied, you can create more authentically your path and purpose, and therefore create a new earth for everyone as you play your part. So anything that's between you and this power, creative energy, this force, and it sits deep within you, around your second chakra. So any energy between you and this divine feminine, the divine mother energy, this is this creative, the point of creation that's in you, that's connected to all the universe. I just invite you to release all of the heaviness and the energy between you and that force. A lot of things can be in here: traumas, difficult relationships, betrayals, a lot of shadow material, unconscious material. Just really ask the earth, which is this manifest part of this great feminine creative energy force, just ask her to help you release that. It's pulling on your body more and more, and from that point more and more, and it's, as it does so, your feminine creative energy is starting to be rehabilitated, and that connection to the great mother, that great feminine creative energy that we all need to feel enlivened, and to feel fully supported, nurtured, loved, valued, seen, appreciated, is beginning to grow. And this truer sense, this greater sense of belonging and purposefulness is rising. And just like roots from a tree, the roots of this energy are beginning to expand and beginning to move from this creative point up into all over, through your lower body, down your legs, into your feet, into the earth, moving up and up and up over all of your body as if there's this root system. But this is not a root system per se, it's a feminine creative energy system. It's overlaying into your whole body from that creative point. Moving up to your abdomen, your third chakra, helping it release and relax. It's being held more by this energy. So you don't have to be in so much effort. You just have to be in right relationship and union with this energy. It's moving up to your heart, into your lungs, up to your neck, your fifth chakra, up to your sixth chakra and your crown, into your arms and hands, and really allowing you to establish this and become a creator. It's establishing a structure through which you can more authentically create, where you feel safer, where you feel more stable, where you feel more supported, where you feel more secure. So you can be more relaxed, you can be more present, you can be more embodied, you can become more one and in union with this great creative force, life force that permeates all of life and all of the earth, all of this solar system, all the galaxy, all the universe, and all the universes. Just allow this energy to envelop you. Let it permeate all the cells of your body, all the tissues, all the bones, enlivening and re-enlightening your space. Bringing with you a new hope of creative energy, vision for yourself and for the world. And from that chair in the center of your head, I just invite you to look up and see a point of light. This is your light, your life force, your energy, like a star, and it's magnetic and it's starting to call all of your energy back from wherever you've left it. In the past, last week, last month, last year, wherever you went, whatever you did, whomever you talked to, it's coming back and creating this light that's getting bigger, bigger, brighter and brighter, so bright and big, it's as big as a golden sun above your crown. Just tune this into appreciation, gratitude, love for yourself, for this great feminine energy that's rebirthing in you to help you create your life anew as we move into the new year in a few weeks, in a little over a month, with the solstice and the building of the energy in late December and January. And just bring that energy into your crown, filling up your head, your shoulders, your heart, your lungs, your arms, your diaphragm, your stomach, your intestinal area, down to your sacral floor and sexual area, down to your hips and thighs, down to your knees, out your hands, down your ankles, out your feet, spilling out all into your space all around you, 2 and 3 feet, all above and below, left and right, in front and back of you. Filled with that sense of gratitude, peace, love for yourself, fueling and supporting you as you take your steps ever so slightly, ever more forward on this emerging new path of embodiment with a greater creativity and enlightenment. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and you can come out of trance. Just have a few announcements. I pushed back the start of Beginning Clairvoyant Tools Part 1 and 2. If you've never taken Beginning Clairvoyant Tools Part 1, I highly encourage you to take it. I'm going to teach this back to back through December and January. If you've already taken it and want to audit this class, just reach out to me. It's a great structure and a way to manage your energy if you want, no pressure, through this intense transition that we're going through. So to really work and move your energy, kind of like what we're doing here. We'll be conducting the monthly free virtual healing clinic on November 23rd, right before the Thanksgiving holiday. It will happen. I'll be already on my holiday visiting family, so it might be a little stressful for me. So I'm looking forward to this. And I encourage you to take advantage as a healing opportunity at a time that can be stressful. I also will be holding a special winter solstice meditation on Wednesday, December 21st at 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. The solstice will be at, I think it's 1:48 p.m. Pacific time, the exact moment. So we'll be meditating over that to help you kind of grasp onto that energy and that opportunity to bring in the new energy of the new, really seasonal year. And then as always, you can always find these meditations on YouTube. I'll try and get this one posted as soon as possible and let you know. I think it's really important if you want to keep up the energy to meditate often. Hopefully you feel a little better, a little more present, and can have a better week. And I look forward to seeing you some other time. Everybody have a great rest of your time wherever you are.